I just finished what might be the most hyped Lego set I have ever seen, and for a gift with purchase, that is saying something. I just finished the Kanto Badge Collection, which was the free GWP that came with the big Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard set that just released. I'm just about to get started on that. It is sitting on the ground right there, but I had to whip this one out the first day that I got everything delivered. As a person that grew up on Pokemon, the nostalgia factor of this was perfect. All 8 gym badges are in there. One of the negatives that I've seen out there with people is there are a lot of stickers, so there are no printed pieces in here, which was a little disappointing, but you also have to remember that even though it's going for 250 bucks on eBay, this was a free gift with purchase. Would we like to expect more? Of course, it's Pokemon. They knew that this was going to be super cool, but should we? For a free gift with purchase, we should probably expect some stickers. But overall, I think it came out super cool. It was a little smaller when I was first building it than I think I expected, but again, GWP, gotta remember. Once it was done though, I think it came out at the perfect size. The badges are a nice size. You're not gonna want something huge on your chest, you know, from that experience in the real Pokemon world. But I think it came out so cool. My OCD really liked how everything did line up really nicely on the front. Anytime there's these lines and such, I can get a little out of whack if they're not lining up. The Pokeball ended up looking so cool. This was 312 pieces, so it's not the largest set in the world. I think I finished it in just about an hour watching a show on TV, but overall, I think this came out so cool. If I had one negative, it would just be displayability wise. It looks really cool like this, but you also want to see everything inside. But this right here is how I would want to display it, kind of lid half open. The hinges that they use, they either open all the way or they close. There's no kind of ratchet in the center. You can, if you kind of sit there and you balance it just the right way, get it to stand up every once in a while, but probably just lean it on a shelf, put something in. But that would be the only change that I would have made. So this was definitely a cool build. Do I think it's worth the 250 bucks on eBay? I don't know. Maybe wait for the hype to die down just a little bit. I do believe it's sold out now with that trio package. I don't know if this GWP is still available, but this is going to be a cool one that'll always be a part of the collection. So let me know down in the comments, have you built this one? I'm going to get started on that trio set next, so make sure you're following so you can see how that comes together and we can keep talking Lego.